What's up, y'all? It's your boy BZ. So we're gonna get another quick reading in for you guys real quick. It is a little toasty out here, I ain't gonna lie. And so I ain't saying I'm finna rush through this reading, but this is gonna be the last reading I do, because I ain't finna go to the pool so I can relax, enjoy my little Saturday. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest, purest white light, I ask that you protect me as I go into this reading. Any negative energy that comes through in this reading, I ask that you allow me to be able to transmute the energy and speak truth, so that the truth may be set free. All right. I think I'm gonna do these two. So let me get these out. All right. All right. So what messages right now? Okay, that's. All right. So what messages right now does the collective needs to know, or whoever's watching this needs to know? All right, so you have telepathy, twin flame, reconciliation, trust, guilty, marriage. So there could be somebody that you could be, you could be having intuitive thoughts or like telepathy, right? Which would be like, it's kind of weird. So this isn't for everybody, but like you can hear. So if you're spiritually connected to a particular person, it's like you can hear that person send you messages, or it's like you'll have moments of where you can actually, like, as if they're talking to you, like, and I know a lot of people like, that sounds delusional, but it's not delusional, because it's a in the moment. It's not it's always happening thing. It's more of like a random moment you feel the energy of like that person talking to you, or you talk or you feel yourself like talk to the person, So possibly there could be a twin flame right now that could be talking to each other, could be definitely connecting. So maybe you guys are connecting on I'm getting like the I'm hearing wave lines, but I was trying to say, I don't know what I was trying to say now that I said wave lines, but so maybe that's what I was trying to say. So you guys could be connecting. I was trying to say airwaves, but I don't even remember what I said before. So airwaves. So you guys could be connected to like the airwaves. So telepathy, right? Through you guys' thoughts, you guys' spiritual energy that y'all have together. You guys have been connecting. And with reconciliation here, it says it may be time to reconcile with someone or something. Is there an unresolved issue weighing on you? Take the first step towards peace. Taking the first step towards peace will bring the inner tranquility and strength for your future relationships. So there possibly could be a reconciliation coming in between a twin flame connection, and I'm really kind of feeling that it's going to require trust, and this may be on the part of the person that feels guilty, or this could be you that feels guilty to trust someone again, or like it feels guilty. You feel guilty to trust. That's how I'm seeing it. You feel guilty to trust someone, right? So maybe this connection. Hold on. Let me get some clarifiers real quick. So why is this person guilty to trust, or why are you guilty to trust? It says soul whispers. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said. So definitely paying attention to, because it's got the ear, right? So you would listen to what somebody's saying, but I feel like, so maybe somebody feels guilty. Okay. So that's what it can be saying too. Like really either listen to your intuition or really look at something, right? So you think, all right, we're back again. The video cut. Don't know why. So I guess that was the sign. But where I left off was saying that it's about trusting. Okay, you know what? I think I know why it could. I wasn't supposed to say that, or at least what I was about to tell y'all I'm not supposed to say, because it's supposed to be I'm getting it's a personal choice. It's a personal decision with how you handle a situation. Meaning, like, everyone's gonna handle dealing with their twin flame differently, right? But then here we go, heart's desires, and that talks about listening to your intuition and what your intuition wants, or like I'm saying what your intuition wants, but it's in reality what your heart wants, right? A lot of times we think it's about what we think about, right? But it's truly about what we feel. Yeah, trusting yourself. This is all dealing with heart chakra. Soul's whisper, your soul, heart's desire. Trust yourself. Let your intuition. And what did I just say? Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through the murky waters. Meaning, like, when it's some tough times, you don't lean on your understanding. Lean on your intuition, right? Because that's what's gonna guide you into where you need to go. Yeah, because I feel like when you start listening to your soul, it's gonna guide you to the right people, the right connections, the web of connections. Oh, you know what I'm getting? It's gonna help you connect with your spirit guides more, because you're gonna start building this connection with your intuition to know who you're connecting with, whether that's with the right people. Because it says weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journey. So being around people that actually, so it's kind of giving me an energy of like, when you're going through changes, right? It's important to have people that are where you want to be, right? So because if you're getting advice from people that ain't nowhere near where you want to be, think about that, right? You're getting advice from people that are nowhere near where you want to be, and you're taking their advice, and it's allowing you to stray away from who you really are, because now you're listening more to this advice of others than your intuition, what you feel, right? What you feel is right. Your heart, literally, your heart's desire. What does your heart desire? What do you truly want? What do you truly want to experience, right? And that's where you got to really see, you take away a lot of that understanding, or that trying to rationalize like what something means, right? Because a lot of times that's where, like I said, you get too much in that overthinking. Now you got to run to people, ask them what they think, how they feel. Now you're making movements off of what everybody else feel versus than what your heart telling you, what your soul been whispering to you this whole time, right? And that's the honest truth. So moving forward, what clarity? Breakthrough. So there's going to be a breakthrough in the spiritual connection that you have with someone. I feel like give it time. I was going to say give it space. So give it space and time to manifest. Yeah, see the potential. And I saw this card, and then the fact that it's popping out again, that's a confirmation. So letting something grow. It's kind of crazy. It's like this tree over here, right? I think about a couple of days I was out here, and I looked at the tree, and it only had one, it literally had like one of these, right? But it's like this way off the tree. And today when I came up here, it's like 4 or 5 on the tree now. And I think I was only out here just about a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago. So something is growing fast, or something has the potential. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with attention and care. So this is saying, like, think about, right? The attention that you crave and the love that you're giving out to all these other people, these situations, give that to yourself. Give yourself that attention. Give yourself that love. Give yourself that care, so that you can start feeling secure, right? It's all about foundation, right? If your roots are not right, if your environment is not healthy for you to grow, then how can you grow? If your environment is not challenging you, but it's allowing you to stay the same, then your seeds are not going to grow. You could think you're growing, right? Because you're getting this attention and you're getting people that's, in your life, but do you really feel that growth inside of you? Do you really feel like you're reaching your highest potential, or do you feel like you're making the best of just whatever you have, right? And when I say that, it's nothing wrong with making the best of whatever you have, but what I'm saying is, like, it's give me the energy of settling. Are you settling for what you really want, or are you really pushing yourself and challenging yourself to step outside of what's comfortable, to step outside of what you feel is the way to go, Because maybe sometimes the way to go isn't always the way to go, right? It's an idea of a way to go, right? But it's not something that you truly in your heart feel is what you want to do, but you do it anyway, right? And so that's why I say a lot of times when you ignore your intuition, you ignore your heart, that's how sometimes you can get karma, because it's like you allow yourself to trust more in the ego than you are more into your soul, right? So your soul could be nudging you. Your intuition could be like, do this, don't do that, right? But then you're doing the opposite of everything that your intuition is telling you. So it's like when you get that karma or you get the bad consequences, it's kind of like, damn. But some people are used to that, right? And so they never, they usually have to, it's usually a whole bunch of experiences that they go through before they have a breakthrough. Because that's the thing, right? When you're heavy in your ego, you're gonna get put through the worst, because it's meant to take you to this place of like shattering your ego, right? And I think a lot of people think a lot of people are scared of that. I'm not gonna lie, because when your ego gets shattered, right, it's challenging you to reinvent yourself. It's challenging you to step out of that old version of yourself that was just ego. It wasn't your soul. It wasn't ego and soul. It was truly just your ego. And so we're realizing that, you need both to balance out the energy. It's kind of like what I said. To tap into like heart and mind, it's about the balance, right? Logic is important, but how you feel, your intuition is just as important. And so I feel like someone's finally getting to this understanding of like, so after everything I just said, I feel like you're now understanding what's missing, or you're not understanding what's like a problem in your life. So this could be for you, or this can be for, like I said, this is a twin flame reading. So this could be for you, or this could be for something that your twin flame is struggling with. If you feel like this is something that you're struggling with, but like we said, we're a mirror, we're a reflection, right? Mountain of mastery, yeah. So maybe, okay, so I'm kind of getting, you've been doing a lot of the work. You've been keeping yourself grounded. You've been aligning yourself with things that keep you in harmony. So you possibly can be in separation from, well, we know you're in separation, right? Because remember what came out earlier? So you're in separation right now with this twin flame, and it's challenging you to, I'm hearing love through time. So like even when y'all not around each other, it's challenging you to still hold love. Yeah, because I'm really kind of getting like something was meant to hurt you. Yeah, I feel like, oh, that's so crazy. So I feel like somebody did something purposely to hurt you, but I feel like now it's like shifting. Something's shifting. I don't know if it's in your life, their life, but something is shifting. And whatever this is, I'm not getting the energy. It's not pretty. I'm not getting the energy of it's like not pretty, but I'm also kind of getting the energy that it's like it's new. And you gotta think, new things are more challenging to deal with, right? Because you're not used to it. So it challenges you to step outside of like doing the same thing, being in that comfort, right? But that's where you build the most strength, when you start trusting yourself. When you start trusting yourself to, step more into the changes, right? Because it's kind of like a lot of times the changes that you be needing to make, low-key be the changes that's supposed to put you on your path. But if you're never making them changes, then how you expect to be where you want to be? How do you expect to be that person you want to become? How do you expect to be that person that you look up to, right? If you're not willing to make the changes to be that person that you want to be. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta, it's not, like I said, it's not just them. It's both, right? It's both of you guys. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's everyone that has to make a decision to change their life and do what's good for them, right? And if someone feels like that they don't have to change their life, that they don't have to, I'm only gonna say this because I'm getting this. Watch out for the people that keep you in the same spot. I mean, like the people that enable you, right? You'll realize like the toxic people in your life that enable you, meaning like the toxic people that don't encourage you to, get better. Or if they see you doing toxic, they see you doing stuff that's unhealthy for you, they don't encourage you to get better. They be like, yeah, keep going, with the toxic shit. Or like they're just on the sidelines like egging you on, but you have no one in your corner like helping you realize where your wrongs are, And I feel like that's important sometimes, right? That's the important part of healing, right? Because if you're around people that just keep saying like, you're not the problem, like let's say you are the problem, right? But you're around people that's like, you're not the problem. Well, that's just making you, that's disconnecting you away from the real healing that needs to happen. And that's where you're gonna really start to see too, the ones that really love you, because the ones that really love you, they're gonna see where you're going wrong at in life, or they're gonna see how you handling things in life that ain't good, and they're gonna push you to like, come on, friend, let's get better. Like, or come on, friend, like, that ain't the way to go. Come on, like, they're gonna hold you accountable. So watch out for the people that just hold you accountable versus the people that enable your behavior. All right, so I'm gonna get some angel messages and then we out. I won't try to make this too long because like I said, it is a little toasty out here, but yeah. All right, angels, so what closing messages does this collective need to know about this twin flame connection? All right, see, you got 0606, commitment, 2020, compassion, and then 1441, unique skills. I'm hearing you have what it takes to work through this reconciliation, I feel like you have to commit to yourself that you want this though. It says apply honesty and light daily, as it is a fast track to creating peace and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries. I don't know if it was this one or my last message, but the last one, it came out and it said, the first card that popped out was worries. So definitely releasing worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the message yet to come. Wow, you guys, this is literally finna be a new shift, or this is gonna be a new, something's about to turn in you guys' favor. And I feel like you have all that it takes. Like, you have everything that you need to get this done. I feel like that, but that's probably why that first message came out the way it did, right? Because it was talking about not worrying about the outcome, but like allowing yourself to, like, you know, manifest that or whatever. Like, but like not overstressing it. It's kind of like I said, sending it out there into the universe and allowing it to work, right? But also doing the work, you know, doing what you need to do to get to that point of actually being able to maintain. Because that's what it be too. A lot of stuff we don't get because it's like, if we get it, we wouldn't be able to maintain it. It'd be like the people like, I want all this money, right? But they never get the money. But let's say if they did get the money, right, they're gonna blow it. So you got to understand that, like, certain things are taking time, because it's about it. Would you want it now and it fail, or would you want it later when it's actually gonna be something that's gonna be stable, something that's gonna be able to be maintained? Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hot. Y'all can see I'm pretty much sweating at this point, but I mean, like, still fine. Nah. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope each and every one of you guys have a great day. I hope that somebody out there is allowing themselves to just be happy. Be happy.